Four most important events that are going to take place this week that you really have to pay attention to if you're into cryptocurrencies, crypto trading, etc., because these are going to have a profound effect on the markets and are going to bring a lot of volatility. And as always, if you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments, because I'm always here on guard for you guys, bringing you all the most relevant news as fast as possible. So, okay, without any further ado, we can see that technically, in my yesterday's video, if you haven't seen it, check it out right here. We saw this incredible squeezing, and I told you that Bitcoin is gonna move today, and it did. And sadly, it moved to the downside. As I told you, it could be a part of this whole play right here, just this kind of narrowing down of volatility. This is something that we could actually form this support. This could turn into a very important support right now, and we could just simply jog along like this until some of these important events actually break this trend. So for this reason, I actually closed my long trade. Well, I got closed with a micro loss right here as we were breaking down below, as I told you, but sadly I didn't enter into a short trade. If you did, congratulations, just happened during the night. I just woke up like an hour ago and I already saw this 4-hour candle going down, so sadly I lost this. I missed this opportunity for a short trade. If you've taken it using the video that I told you about, that this is also a very good shorting opportunity, then congratulations on your profits. The target area right now for this short from right here is somewhere like the most modest one. I would say is about 15,850. Just calculate some backlash from here just to be on a safe side. And then certainly the biggest target for this current, without any fundamental reason for us to really crash much lower, is going to be 15,600. So this blue box right here. But as I've mentioned in the previous video, this is just a technical breakout. We certainly are seeing some volume, but it's not really that significant. So we'll probably jog along for quite some time here in this vicinity until we see another catalyst to break above or actually down. And this is something we're going to talk about in just a second. And before we do, guys and girls, remember that I'm personally trading over on BitGet. And with my exclusive link down in the description of this video as well as in the pinned comment, you can claim up to $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses. And BitGet currently is one of those exchanges, a few left in the United States that are actually licensed in the United States. So you don't need a VPN to trade on BitGet. And if you want a smooth trading experience, then BitGet is a perfect place for you. And you will also be getting cash back on your trading fee. So even if you're a break-even trader, you will still make money at the end of the day. So join BitGet. It's an incredible platform, and it's safe, and it's absolutely legal in the United States. So currently, let's get to the most important news, which are very interesting, and then we're going to talk about those 4 events you really have to pay attention to this week. And first thing first is going to be this right here, which is huge in my personal opinion, that Bitcoin is good for power grid. And this is being said by the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott. So the governor of Texas claims that Bitcoin is good for the power grid. Number one, Texas wishes to become the center of Bitcoin advancement in the country. Number 2. And number 3, the state is promoting and advancing Bitcoin and blockchain for innovation, including revising and passing regulatory laws. Now, Texas is promoting and advancing Bitcoin while trying to provide a platform for those involved in the industry, including blockchain and Bitcoin, to ensure that they have a location to come to. Texas wants to create a platform free of the friction that accompanies higher regulation to enable businesses to be conducted easily and additionally promote innovation. So they are not actually, in this article also states, in case you're gonna scream at me in the comments, that they are not going to over tighten the regulations. So it's not gonna become mega centralized. They're actually embracing the whole concept of crypto. And guys, this is not El Salvador or something in South America or Africa. This is actually United States, and this is Texas, and Texas is huge. And we already know that the Republicans have taken over the House, so this is really good. And again, then remember about Cynthia Lummis in Wyoming as well. So this is mega positive in a long-term perspective, in my personal opinion. Now this is next one. This is very controversial, and I understand, but nonetheless, Putin is calling for international settlements based on blockchain and digital currencies. So this got a lot to do with de-dollarization. So basically, because right now the dollar is the biggest currency out there, and the United States would really not want to see it go into the dust and move away from the petrol dollar, so to speak. speak, because, you know, all the settlements are currently in the US dollar, and Russian President Vladimir Putin believes a new system for international money transfers is needed to reduce dependence on big banks and third parties, which is the United States. He is convinced that cross-border payments relying on digital currency and distributed ledger technology will be much more convenient. And it actually will be more convenient for him. I do understand that Putin is not really the most favorite person right now in the world, but he's got a point here that the dollar has to actually go down in the history books. And this is what potentially blockchain is gonna lead to in the next 10 years. So this is also very bullish, despite this coming from the potentially most evil man in the world, as the society is perceiving him right now. Okay, now let's get into the 4 most important events you have to pay attention to this week. And remember, guys and girls, that we are going to be posting we prepared some really awesome trades in our Discord channel. And if you want to join it for absolutely free, then go down into the description of this video or into the pinned comment and find the link, because this is where we're going to post all of our trades, and we're making really good money here this year. So if you're interested in seeing how we trade exactly, our take profit, stop losses, reasonings for all the trades, and you want to have all these kinds of trade results like our community, 73%, 22%, 70%, 12%, 12%, 185%, then again, you're welcome to join. It's absolutely free. Link down in the description of this video. This is where all of our trades from this week are gonna be. So this is the first thing you really have to be watching. This is one of the biggest trading events is going to be in this trading community. And the next thing that you will have to be watching is going to be the Sam's big day out. This is really weird. Tell me in the comments if you think that this is really weird, that, you know, Sam has basically stolen billions of dollars, and he's gonna be a speaker in New York Times Dealbook Summit on November the 30th. Shouldn't he like be in jail or something? This is absolutely ridiculous, quite frankly. I don't know. It just speaks volumes in terms of what kind of a potential conspiracy this could actually end up being. Okay, the next thing you really have to be watching, and this is going to be this whole Genesis situation and the GBDC discount. So Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, which is part of this whole conglomerate, which offers Bitcoin exposure through a fund structure, discount to NAV has hit an all-time low of 45% last week. So we have to basically, what I'm trying to say here is that you have to be watching the situation with GBTC. So subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. And this whole Genesis, if they're gonna actually be going bankrupt, etc., because there is, you know, as deeper we go into this, the more worried I become for Gemini, Genesis, Grayscale, etc. So there is this big dark cloud hovering above us, and there should be some closure this week. Now, the next thing you have to be really paying attention to is going to be on December the 1st, which I believe is actually the Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to see the release of the jobless claims. And currently the forecast is 235 from 40, so they're expecting a smaller amount. But however, if this is more, then this is going to be actually quite bullish, because we're going to see that finally we see the unemployment going up. Therefore, Fed could have extra reason to pivot, and vice versa. If it's going to be less than 235, it's going to be very bearish. So next thing is going to be also on Thursday, December the 1st. Coincidence? I don't think so. Conspiracy theories. So December the 1st as well, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time as well. Is going to be the report on inflation. The core PCE is going to be what's most important, and that is going to be the forecast currently is 5.0, so a 0.1% reduction from 5.1. So if it's going to be less, then that's going to be very bullish again for Fed to say, oh, we're doing a good job. But if it's going to be more, this is going to be very bearish, very, very bearish, and we could see more and more downside in Bitcoin. But as of right now, until all these things happen, I think that this short should have a take profit somewhere in this vicinity, and then we could potentially jog along until one of these big things happen. So GBDC, Grayscale, Genesis, Gemini situation, Sam Bankman-Fried fraudster, and most importantly, the jobless claims as well as the core PCE. So pay attention to these things. Check out this quick tutorial that I've done on crypto so you know how to trade on BitGet. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Qualo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.